Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the English Story Nook. We are so glad you could join us today. In this exciting episode from the English Story Nook, you will learn about how a simple discovery in a busy city can unfold into an intriguing mystery. Get ready to discover what happens when an ordinary e-scooter becomes a key to unlocking a puzzling situation, and how keen observation can lead to unexpected revelations. Today, you will find out about the secrets an abandoned piece of technology can hold. Before we dive into today's story, if you enjoy our content here at the English Story Nook and want to help us continue creating engaging material for English learners, just like you, please consider giving this video a like, subscribing to our channel, and if you feel extra generous, you can support us by buying us a coffee. You'll find the link for that in the description below. Every gesture of support, big or small, truly helps us and is greatly appreciated. Now, let's get started with our story. The e-scooter that knew too much. Tamara Sedentario loved her city, but sometimes it felt like a puzzle waiting to be solved. One Tuesday afternoon, while on her way to meet her friend Sujit de Los Angeles for their weekly coffee, she noticed something odd. Tucked away behind the usually quiet Daily Grind cafe, partially hidden by overflowing recycling bins, was an e-scooter. It wasn't just any e-scooter, it was one of the bright green ones from Glide Harrio Stock and Urban Flow, the city's biggest rental service. What made it suspicious was its location. Far from any designated parking zone and clearly abandoned in a hurry. Curiosity, as it often did with Tamara, won. She approached the scooter. It was scuffed along one side, and its small digital screen flickered erratically. As she leaned closer, she heard a faint, garbled sound. It seemed like the scooter was trying to play a corrupted audio file. A few broken words, sounding like a heated argument, escaped before the screen went black, and the scooter completely powered down. Tamara felt a shiver. This was more than just an abandoned scooter. It felt like the beginning of something. Later that day, Sujit scrolled through his newsfeed while they sipped their lattes. "Hey, have you heard about Marie Obregon?" he asked. "A local artist. Apparently, she's been missing for a couple of days. Her friend Haywatt Garner reported it." Tamara's mind immediately flashed to the scooter. Marie was known for her vibrant street art and her frequent use of Glide Harrio Stock and Urban Flow e-scooters to get around. Could there be a connection? The way the scooter was left, the fragmented argument, it all felt incredibly suspicious. Tamara decided she couldn't just ignore it. Her first step was to report the scooter to Glide Harrio Stock and Urban Flow. However, their customer service was a bureaucratic nightmare. They seemed uninterested in a single scooter that might malfunction or be misplaced. Frustrated, Tamara decided she would investigate herself, with Sujit reluctantly agreeing to help. "You and your mysteries, Tamara," he sighed, but there was a hint of excitement in his eyes. They carefully moved the scooter to the apartment of their tech-savvy friend, Leopold Quitoriano. Leopold, a genius with anything electronic, was intrigued. "Interesting," he said, examining the scooter. "The GPS data shows its last active ping was near Marie Obregon's art studio around the time she supposedly disappeared. And it looks like the microphone might have been activated by a voice command just before it started to malfunction and the recording got corrupted. It's almost as if it tried to eavesdrop on a conversation." After a few hours, Leopold managed to recover a slightly longer, though still broken, audio clip. Two voices were arguing about money and a project. One voice was definitely female, possibly Marie. The other was harder to identify. Tamara listened intently, trying to decipher the muffled words. Suddenly, she recognized a faint background noise, the distinctive splashing of the Triton fountain, located near the new offices of Bright Obscurus Dunkel Liquidity, a financial firm where Marie had recently completed a freelance design project. "We need to go there," Tamara declared. At the Triton fountain, the atmosphere was tense. They didn't find Marie, but they did see Hayewat Garner, Marie's friend, in a hushed, anxious conversation with an unknown man. Hayewat looked distressed, casting nervous glances around. As Tamara and Sujit watched from a distance, trying not to obviously eavesdrop, they felt the mystery deepen. Later that evening, Tamara received a message on a rarely used social media account. It was from an anonymous sender. "Stop looking. Some things are better left alone." This only fueled Tamara's determination. Someone was clearly trying to hide something. Leopold, meanwhile, hadn't given up on the audio file. He called Tamara, his voice excited. "I've cleaned it up. I can decipher most of it now." The second voice, "It's Hayewat." The argument was about Marie wanting to expose unethical practices related to a major project at Bright Obscurus Dunkel Liquidity. Hayewat, who apparently had a connection to the firm through a relative, was desperately trying to convince Marie not to, fearing serious trouble. The scooter had recorded their argument just before it was knocked over, causing the damage and the system to malfunction. Tamara knew she had to confront Hayewat. It was a difficult decision, but necessary. She arranged to meet her at a neutral cafe, with Sujit waiting at a nearby table for support. When Tamara gently explained what she had discovered from the scooter's recording, Hayewat's composure crumbled. Tears streamed down her face as she confessed. Marie was indeed planning to blow the whistle. They had argued fiercely, and Marie, upset, had sped off on the e-scooter. Hayewat, worried, had followed her. A few blocks away, Marie, distracted and emotional, had a minor accident. She wasn't seriously hurt, but was shaken and bruised. "I panicked," Hayewat sobbed. "I was so scared those people from the firm would find out and try to silence her. So, I took her to a friend's quiet apartment to recover, away from everything. My alibi for the time she was missing was that I was looking for her, which was true in a way. I sent that anonymous message because I was terrified you'd uncover everything before Marie was ready." She hadn't wanted to confront the company alone. The resolution was quieter than Tamara had imagined. Marie, recovering and safe, confirmed Hayewat's story. The e-scooter hadn't recorded a crime against Marie, but the prelude to her brave decision and Hayewat's desperate attempt to protect her. Tamara helped them connect with a journalist who specialized in corporate whistleblowers, ensuring Marie could tell her story safely. Hayewat's alibi, while misleading, came from a place of fear and loyalty. The suspicious circumstances had a very human explanation. The e-scooter from Glide Harrio Stock and Urban Flow, now repaired, was eventually returned, its brief role in the drama over. Tamara reflected on the experience. In a city full of technology, it was amazing how a simple device could accidentally eavesdrop and capture a secret, becoming an unlikely key to a very human puzzle. She smiled. maybe her city walks wouldn't be so ordinary anymore. That's the end of our story for today. It's amazing how a simple object can hold so many secrets, isn't it? What did you think about Tamara's determination to solve the mystery? We would be thrilled to hear your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please show your support by liking the video. And don't forget, there are helpful resources like a free PDF of the story waiting for you in the description box to help you practice even more. Thank you for spending your time with us at the English Story Nook. We hope you enjoyed this city adventure and that it inspires you to keep learning. Until next time, keep exploring the wonderful world of English. Happy learning, and goodbye for now.